brother. Going all right to you?
Yes, sir. What y'all got going on here?
We're out here giving the word of the Lord. You got time to hear it?
Always.
What's your oppressors are the people that run those media, those news outlets, right? But right here, the Bible, the Holy Bible, and you got history, you got archaeological findings, but most importantly, biblical prophecy lets us know who we are. Right? So what's your nationality? You call yourself a race? Negro? So if you so-called Negro, or your father, he descends from the transatlantic slave trade, then you most likely from the tribe of Judah. Right? The tribe of Judah. I said, you know who else from the tribe of Judah? Jesus Christ. Right? The real name of the baby in Hebrew is the Messiah. Right? Watch it's going to be Revelation chapter 9. Revelation chapter 9. I'm going to show you what they hid from us in the Bible. Right? Because organizations like Christianity, right? Like false teachers such as the educational institutions, right? And through false information through these news outlets and stuff like that, our heritage, our nationality, our identity has been suppressed and masked. Why do that, right? Why they do that? Because they understand when we come back to our God, we come back to our power. Notice how we are the fastest people, the strongest people, the most attractive people, the most brilliant people on the face of the earth, who are powerless. We're at the bottom of society. Right? Our people are always wondering why we the only people that have to riot and protest about our lives actually matter. And yet nothing is done about it. Right? It's because we don't have any power right now. Our power comes from so all these terms right here, all these terms are Bibles that our oppressor has put on us for slavery, oppression, right? Like when you go down to the Native Americans, right? Before they was calling themselves Native Americans, which all Native American means is native to America, right? They were calling themselves Gadites, right? All the North American Indian tribes, man, before they was actually calling themselves that, they were Gadites. That's what the Most High called them. When you go into that word Gad in the Hebrew, it means truth. Right? When you read the book of Genesis, the 49th chapter, and you read all the blessings that Jacob gave to his sons, he said that Gad would be a truth. Right? He said a truth would overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. That's exactly when you go into the history of it, when you deal with like General Custer and all of the Europeans that came over here and took over the Native Indians, and they got taken over. But at the end of the day, they would have the last laugh. They're going to go over their oppressors. But real quick, before we keep off topic, we got to deal with one matter at a time. Right? We got to do everything decently and important. So then we're going to
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Son of Man is another title for Jesus Christ, right? His real name is Yahweh.
Right? Clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Like what?
White like wool.
So Christ has woolly hair. He said it was white like wool. He gave no color to take it. Like white like wool. Do you know what people on this earth have woolly hair? Do you know what people on this earth have woolly hair? Well, if you look up woolly hair on Google, that's what they got right on Google. They're going to give you like images of black people, right? Sheep like hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's our people.
as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
You know what color brass is? Brass. That's kind of any kind of like gold color. Yeah, kind of like a penny. You know what I'm saying? Kind of brass. Like, go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So not only was it kind of brown golden, like a penny, right? But it said, read that last part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So now it's describing his feet. Your feet are the same color as the rest of your body, right? Right? So if his feet were so dark that they look like they had just been burnt in a furnace, brass as if it was burned, right? That means that he got to be a really dark man, right? Because your feet are a little bit lighter than the rest of your body, right? That's it. So this would be an accurate depiction of what so-called Jesus Christ is. But over here in this westernized world, right, being thinking this new age colonized, colonialized system, that's what they do. Right? When you go into the actual history, that depiction is a man named Caesar Borgia. You go to him called Nimrod. Let's go to that. So Nimrod, when you go into the history of Genesis, Genesis 9 or 10, they say he was evil. That's what they said. I don't know. He was evil, right? He was the king of Babylon, an ancient Babylon, right? And what they did, they tried to build a tower into heaven to make themselves to be his gods. So they didn't have to worship the one true God. They tried to make themselves to gods, right? And what he was trying to do, he was trying to make a one world order. The same thing that they're doing right here in America, right? They want everybody to be the same, right? Worship themselves as God, right?
Oh, this guy that, what's that guy name? He was so we could watch next time. He must have worshiped Baal and then God left him, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what Solomon did, man. His sin was going into idolatry, right? And when you deal with the worship of any other god besides the Most High, that's the Baal, right? This is idolatrous worship. So like today, our people are about to celebrate Thanksgiving. Guess who they put to sacrifice that food unto? Damn just means condemned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people, they're condemning or damning themselves by not turning back to the Messiah. Right? You want to touch on what you said about Nimrod?
This is the book of Genesis chapter 11. I'll start from the top.
Look it up.
And the whole earth was of one language.
Was of what?
Of one language.
So that's exactly what America wants this world to be like right now. They actually have an app, right? It's called Babbel.
Right.
They have an app called Babbel where you can get on your phone and you can learn any language that you want. Right? And they want people to understand each other. Right? Whether it's through technology and they're doing the voice recording or whatever, or they'll get on an app and you actually learning the language of one of the people. Right? But they wanted to, that's what they want right now. That's what they were doing back then. The whole earth was in one language.
Right? And of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to let us break brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for water. And they said, go to let us build us a city, a and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men built.
So that's what they did. They conspired together. They were building this city, this great city, trying to build this tower to reach up into heaven. And now God and the angels, right? We're talking about Yahushua and the angels. They're coming down to see what the sons of men are doing. Go ahead.
And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they being to do, they began to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them.
That's exactly what they're trying to do today. That's why they have all these scientists that are trying to uncover all of these secret things and things that humans can't find out. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be like God. They want to make themselves up to God. And it's not even looking to do that. So what did he do? He scattered them abroad. And he changed everybody's speech. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we can't relive what they were trying to do in ancient Babylon. That's exactly what they're trying to do today with this new one world order. They want to decrease the population. They want to have a one world currency, one world government, one religion, right? Which is worship of itself.
That's right.
It's downfall of worshiping itself.
It is. That's the biggest sin, man, pride. Right. But again, let's go to Revelation 2 and learn, because you made a profound point. You said the people over in Israel, they're not really the people. Right? How they end? And before we get that, watch this. We're going to show you what the Jews were being called, the first century Jews, right?
Black.
Exactly. Go ahead.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 13, and verse from the top. It's like it. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, and Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Nigger.
It was called what?
Called Nigger. And
so you had certain prophets and teachers that was at this church. Yeah, right? The synagogue that was posted up in Antioch, right? Yeah. It said you had Simeon that was called Nigger, right? When you go into the Greek, or the Latin, where that word Nigger is black, right? Black. So that's where you get the negro, black, right? Nigger just means black. So they were calling this man Simeon because he was so dark. You know what I'm saying? When you read it in other translations, it literally says the black man. Does that mean he was the only black Jew? Of course not. But of course, we know brothers, you know what I'm saying, that black man is real dark. You know what I'm saying? That's just Brother Simeon, he was real dark. So they call him black.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
No,
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
they are black unto the ground.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
so when you deal with the Bible, right, the Bible deals with some of the things are dealt with that, because that's how you understand the wisdom, the dark sins of the Bible. So when you understand the siege of Jerusalem, whenever the Babylonians came in, they destroyed the temple, man. They burned down the gates, man. They were black into the ground. That's our people as well. The tribe of Judah, they're black into the ground. So
Nimrod people destroyed the original Jews.
no, so you had ancient Babylon, right? Like which is the Babylon before or after the flood, right? Then you had the kingdom of Babylon, which was ran by Nebuchadnezzar. Right? And those folks were on 600, 400 AD, BC.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 5. And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth.
So this is John, right? This is St. John. He was on the Isle of Patmos and he received this revelation. He said he's calling this Babylon mystery Babylon. Because when you deal with Americans, they have no idea what they're doing. Like where they were. He's over there by Israel. Right. On the other side of the world. Right. So he's seeing this new Babylon. He's calling it mystery Babylon. They don't actually know what it is. Where it's even at. Yeah. He said it's the mother of all.
What do you mean by that, brother?
Mother of all is so when you deal with a mother is a right? So no place on this earth makes order or poetry more than America. That's why she's the mother of artists, right?
It's a spirit, right? It's a great mother, it's a spirit. Right now she's kind of controlling the
That's look at it, man.
Yeah.
Controls the world and everybody is drawn to it, man. That's why he's the mother of artists. Everything promoted here is homosexuality, hypersexuality, bestiality, all these things. All the doctrines are, Christianity, things like that. They're all around the world. Exactly. Anywhere you go in the world, you can find Asian Christians, African Christians, all these places. They touch every part of the world. That's why it's called the mother of all artists, because everybody's drawn to this place. And guess what stands in New York?
Woman is Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. And the Most High speaks in similitudes, man. And he speaks in such a way that you see it like instead of just talking.
I think the devil trying to control me. So what do you think? You think this brother was looking to destroy me?
Absolutely. Everybody who's laying down with this harlot, man, if you're busy being, being seduced by her philosophies, right? Her educational system, man, and these damn holidays. Right? You lay in the bed for this place, America, man, you're gonna get destroyed. That's why the book of Revelation 18 chapter said, hey, you gotta come up out of her. Right?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
So we gotta come out of the ways of this place. Because God inside, He sees all of the sins and all of the abominations of this place perpetuated. That's why He says, come out of her so that you receive not of her plagues. Because God has a terrible plague coming to this place via ICD. You know what I'm saying? America is that lake of fire that you read about in the book of Revelation.
Right, you say, listen, if even one will go out for liberty into their thing, they can get all humanity and people will go out.
Exactly, but guess what? God has it set up to where all America's enemies, they're going to release all of their nuclear missiles out there. Right? Yeah. Give me that. Watch this. We're going to further prove that Babylon today is America. Right?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33.
Right.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
We're oppressed what?
Were oppressed together.
So when you deal with the children of Israel, that's talking about the northern kingdom of Israel, the 10 tribes, right? And that would be your Latin and your Latvians and your Seminole Indians, right? So you got the northern kingdom from here on down, right? The Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Dominicans. That's what the colonizers called. God called them all these names. Then you got these tribes right here. You got Judah and Benjamin, Levi. That's the southern kingdom. That's Judah, right? Because Israel split into two kingdoms. You have the northern kingdom and you have the southern kingdom. Right? So read that one more time.
Verse 33 from the top. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
So again, when you deal with the history, the only time that the children of Judah and the children of Israel were oppressed together was in ancient Egypt. Right? No, the children of Judah and the children of Israel. Right? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The only time that all these people were oppressed collectively together before America was ancient Egypt. right? That's the only time. Whenever Moses delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt, that's the only time he ever delivered them. So now he's talking about a new place where the children of Israel will be oppressed together again. So what place do you see blacks, Hispanics, and Lebanese oppressed all together? America. See? This is talking about Babylon though. Now we can show you what Babylon is also known as.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Look it up.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
See that? So it's talking about the dead bodies of the children of Israel laying in the street of the great city. That great city is in America. And America is spiritually known as what?
As Sodom and Egypt.
As Sodom and Egypt. Why is America spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt? Look what's being promoted. Sodomites, homosexuals, transgenders, right? Pedophilia, all of that. Sex trafficking. And when you see all these high girls being naked, this is all these people sexual churches. They're going to start paying transgenders $1,200 a month, man, just to be transgender. Just to be transgender.
I just can't help not over the world. I just study that stuff.
We just read about Mystery Babylon, the mother of harlots. This is the place that's really pushing it. We pushing something called democracy, right? When you break down that word democracy, this demos, which means people, and kratos, which means power. Kratos, which means power in the Greek, right? That's what democracy means. It just means power to the people. So America, they go country to country, kingdom to kingdom, conquering it and then pushing democracy, trying to empower the people to do whatever the hell they want. That's exactly what America is doing here. They're trying to do whatever the hell they want to.
Let me ask you this.
Right.
As a people, what must we do to stop all these things?
All right. Give me Revelation chapter.
I want to know from your heart. What people what we do?
We speak that said the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Connected. Psalm chapter 48 said, I delight to do thy will, Lord God. I delight to do the will of the Father, right? Thy law is in my inward part.
I'm in the same boat. I'm in the
Because first and foremost, man, our people gotta understand, right? We have a purpose. We're not just niggas. We're not just bitches. We're not just in this society, man, to work every single day of our lives, man, for little to nothing until we die. Well, because obviously the system is set up against our people, right? So we gotta understand why are these things like they are. There is a reason, a rhyme and reason for everything. And the reason that our people are over here being oppressed, being slaughtered, gunned down, and being just trodden down is because we broke our God's commandments.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of the Mashiach.
Start at 11, right? Because we was just talking, man, of America is going to get burnt up, and the children of Israel, we over here like waiting on the Most High. We loaded some chariots like our ancestors were saying in the field.
Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever.
So why is smoke ascending up in the midst of Babylon? Why is there smoke ascending up? That's what I'm asking you. What causes smoke? Fire. So smoke is ascending up in this land called Babylon, right?
Forever and ever. And they have not rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image.
So if you worshiping the beast, which is this man right here, here is America. That's the beast. Right? If you worship the beast in his image, which is Christianity, you go to hospitals, holidays, right? And then you're going to be caught up in the fire. Right?
And whosoever receiveth the mark of his name
Right, man. So if you submit to the mark, meaning what he pushes you with is sin, or the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip as well, you cannot succumb to sinning or anything that they're going to try to push on you, man, whether it be a vaccine, whether it be a chip, whether it be eating unlawful foods, right? You know what I'm saying? All of these different things that goes against God.
Vaccine to COVID-19.
Anything.
You ain't gonna get that.
Hey, anything that you see this system pushing and promoting, man, do not take it because it's not for your well-being.
Here is the basis of the saints.
Uh-huh.
Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Mashiach Yahushua.
So that's what we got to do. Because at the end of the day, all we can do is what we can do, which is keep God's commandments and have the faith in His Son. What the world calls Christ, where His real name is Yahushua. Right? So we got to understand that by us keeping the commandments, that's furthering the downfall of the destruction of this kingdom, wicked, oppressive kingdom that's had our people enslaved for our people.
Keeping the commandments.
Yes, yes, sir.
Keeping the commandments not down.
And it's this keeping America. So by us keeping God's commandments, we are actually building our kingdom up, and this kingdom is falling down. Definitely swing back by.
What you're saying is don't obey his commandments.
Because his commandments do whatever hell you want. What the church say? Come as you are. That's nowhere in the Bible. That's nowhere in the Bible. They say that God hates the sin but loves the sinners. But guess what the Bible says? It says God hates sinners, man. So hey man, we gotta come out of the indoctrination of Christianity that has plagued our people. Right? Because again, they say all you gotta do is confess with your lips and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord and you can be saved. Right? But what did Christ say himself?
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments.
So that's the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep His commandments. Because again, Christ, He said that those people who say Lord, Lord, that they claim that I'm the Lord, right? He said all those who say Lord, Lord, and don't keep the commandments, they're going to end up in that lake of fire too. He said, hey, you got to do the will of my Father which is in heaven. And what's the will of the Father? Keeping His laws. That's what our people do not know, but do not understand. What Christianity was set up to do, which have successfully done, was to take us away from our heritage, which is God's laws. Right? Because any government has laws, right? We've been stripped from the understanding where we come from, which is our government, Yahshua, Israel, understanding that God gave us commandments so that we can keep ourselves in order, so that men wouldn't sleep with each other's wives, right? So that we wouldn't kill each other, or sell hardcore drugs to each other, right? Or hate each other, or take vengeance on each other, right? Or bear grudges towards one another, or lie on them. You know what I'm saying? All God's laws that were given to us, He gave them to us so that we can conduct ourselves as a holy people. Right? This place over here in America has over 50,000 laws. You don't know that? We got 50,000 laws. God has 613. 613, and they're all for our well-being. Like for instance, not eating shrimp, not eating crab, not eating lobster, pork, shellfish, clams, all of these different things that our people love eating. America, they promote those foods as delicacy. Try and eat it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what is that doing to our bodies? It's tearing our bodies up. Not only is it tearing our body up, but it's destroying the ocean. We're eating the things that are supposed to be cleaning the earth. What's the pig? A pig is like garbage. Now people, they're talking about eating pork chops, pork rinds. You know what I'm saying? We literally got a pig as garbage. Trash or something that we can throw to a pig out way yonder. And we got heathens that clean it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing that our people have gone so far away from is keeping God's laws. And it's our fault, one, because we he didn't keep God's commandments. And he said, go ahead and give me Jeremiah 17:4. Right? Give me Jeremiah 17:4. You give me Deuteronomy 28:15. Right? I'm going to show you why everything is like it is right now.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue.
Shall what?
Shall discontinue from thine inheritance that I gave thee.
So God said that he was going to discontinue us from our inheritance. Okay, so your inheritance, when you come from your inheritance. That's a very good question. He definitely is weak. He always been weak. But guess what? Even though he's weak, man, if we don't have God on our side, we're even weaker. But check this out. Their whole agenda was to get them Israelites, enslaved them Israelites. Because when you look at any major kingdom that's ever ruled on this earth, the one thing that they have in common is they had enslaved God's chosen people, the Israelites, the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persians and Medes, the Grecians, the Romans, and America, right?
Only did it too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Christ is paying taxes, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hey, that's exactly what they did because they understand every kingdom waxes rich off the Israelites. Right? Every single great kingdom. They knew that. So what they do, first thing they did, they came over here, they conquered the native kingdoms, then guess what? They brought over children of Israel, children of Judah. Now they got us together. We built up their kingdom. Yes, sir. They work for us, man. Yeah, we're working on these minimum wage, low-end jobs at the bottom of the totem pole, the bottom of the barrel, getting all these CEOs and the CFOs rich. It's us. You know what I'm saying? Their corporation would be nothing if we wasn't in the warehouses, in the factories,
Right.
in the fast food drive-thrus. Right. You know what I'm saying? There would be nothing. So they know that they can't function as billionaires and trillionaires without this work.
I never saw that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 17 and verse 30. Besides this, he gave the knowledge and the law of life for a heritage.
Okay, see that? So we were given the law of life for a heritage. Oh, literally given us life. So this read that this is Jeremiah 17:4.
Right, this is Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine inheritance that I gave thee.
So God said we were going to discontinue from the law of life, man. How are we going to do it? Go ahead.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
So that's how we're going to be discontinued from the law of life, which is our heritage. By God literally giving us into the hand of the enemies, taking us to the enemy. Exactly. bring that out to Deuteronomy 28:15. That's exactly right. That's punishment. We made the Lord mad, man.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So if you don't listen to God,
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses,
all these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said, this is after ancient Egypt, right? So the Most High, he brought all those magnificent signs upon the Egyptians with various plagues, right? Making the water turn into blood, sending locusts, sending frogs, sending flies, man, making it rain fire, man.
Moses was going Israelite.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, wow.
Well, so this is right after that, right? God is giving the Israelites an ultimatum after he brought them out of Egypt. He said, look, y'all got to listen to me and keep my commandments, and if y'all don't, y'all will be cursed. Right? Read the next verse.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So God is telling the Israelites, look, y'all going to be cursed in the cities if y'all don't keep my commandments, and y'all going to be cursed in the field. Oh yeah, turn this on. Right? So God is telling me,
It's in the tail right here, right?
Hey, that's the northern kingdom. You see that? It wasn't just black people, so-called black people that was enslaved. You got tiny little Indians right here. And these would be Puerto Ricans. You see that? Right. So we are the children of Judah and the children of Levi.
Verse 16 from the top. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So Moses getting that commandment from God to tell the children of Israel, y'all will be cursed in the cities and cursed in the field if y'all don't keep my commandments. Now when you look at statistics, who is the most highest murder rate? Right? Lowest graduation rate. Right?
But Moses they had that power, or was the God that gave Moses that power?
God that gave Moses that power.
Moses had great power.
Yeah. Man, God said, look, I'm going to make you a God unto Pharaoh. Right? He gave him that. I'm trying to make you a God unto Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron shall be your prophet. So when you really understand how much power Moses had, he was receiving the message from God. He was telling Aaron to go and tell Pharaoh these things. That's how, like Moses really in the back, man. He has this almighty power, like he had that power, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so people, you can't sleep on Moses.
Right.
You can't sleep. He was given, Moses was given power to Aaron to prophesy against Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Moses was that real deal. But he's telling the children of Israel, man, look, y'all don't keep God's commandments, y'all will be cursed in the cities and cursed in the field. Now, who was the main ones out there in the field, man? Picking cotton, sugar cane, tobacco. In the summer when it's 110 degrees, when it's in the winter, man, 20 degrees, man, you still out there. Getting your back beat, getting 50 lashes for not bringing enough wheat or enough cotton, man. You know what I'm saying? Who was out there? Really out there. We was cursing the city, cursing the field, and still are to this very day.
Right.
They found a group of Latinos not too long ago in Georgia, man, that was literally still enslaved. And even with this last midterm that just happened, you had I believe 4 states that abolished slavery. I thought slavery was abolished 1865 with Abraham Lincoln.
They actually had that slavery over in Africa. Like a couple of states, kind of, was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. They literally was thinking they put it back on. And actually, your 13th Amendment tells you if you get caught for doing a crime and going back to jail, then you become a slave.
Exactly. It says slave is illegal, or slavery is illegal except punishable by crime. You know what I'm saying? So meaning, if in certain states, if you get sentenced to jail, hey, you going in the field,
You back on the slave.
Yeah.
That's why they call them chain gangs and things like that.
Yeah.
They work for the, they're legal slaves.
Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46.
Bring it up.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Talking about the curses, right? All these curses, I believe it's 22 curses, right? Yeah, it's like this. He said, these curses, they're going to be applied for a sign and for a wonder, and upon your seed forever. 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 Curse coming on forever. So meaning, a very long time. Meaning, not just the generation that Moses is speaking to, but your descendants. And your descendants' descendants. Right? This is how we know that we are the Israelites of the Bible, because we're the only people that fit these curses. Right? Give me 68.
Bring it out.
Right. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So Moses is told the Israelites, y'all don't go back into Egypt with ships if y'all don't obey God. Give me that, man. Deuteronomy 5 and 6.
Yeah, that's like worshiping. You ever heard it called the Owl of Molech? Another god, a wicked god.
I've heard that. I thought the owl had something to do with somebody called Little.
Yeah.
Because you heard it.
Yeah, I've heard it. Babylon is this whole place is
So really, you got something called esoteric stuff like that, right?
Right. On the certain people, esoteric means on the certain people.
Yeah, like hidden, right. So in the occult stuff like that, they want the knowledge to represent knowledge, right? But all knowledge is good knowledge, right? Because they get their knowledge from the spiritual thing of Satan, right? Because when you read the book of Job, 9th chapter,
Who did that?
so who's biblically known as Edom, right? Edomites, right? That their forefather is Esau. Just like the Israelites, we come from a man named Israel. They come from Esau, Edomites. Right? He was cursed of God. He carries that spirit of Cain, who wanted to kill his brother. When you understand Jacob and Esau, they were twin brothers, just like Cain and Abel.
One of them.
So
Did he want to or didn't kill him?
no, he wanted to kill him.
He didn't kill him.
He didn't kill Jacob, but his spirit of hatred towards his brother, it went on his descendants, and his descendants have been killing us for generations. Right? That's why they're going to get a payback from the Most High, because they've been killing his chosen people for generation after generation. You know what I'm saying? From the Greek captivity all the way until now, literally a millennium, like 1,000 years worth of suffering.
The Egyptians, they worship Satan still.
Yeah, they got other knowledge. They got all their knowledge from the spiritual thing of Satan too. Because we gotta understand, right? All these other nations, they have their own gods. Right? Their God is the God. It's not the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Their God are idols. So all their knowledge comes from the left hand side, which is evil, wickedness. Alright? All their knowledge comes from the spiritual thing of Satan. If it's not of God, it comes from Satan.
The wars and all them.
Yeah.
They ain't good guys.
No sir, no sir. They have no power. They're just idols. You know what I'm saying? They're statues that can't move. You can slap it, it's not gonna do nothing to you, it's not gonna strike you down, you can curse at it, it's not gonna do nothing to you.
Why do people worship them?
Because the power. Like I said in the book of Romans, the 1st chapter, man, they want to worship the creature more than the creator. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who made all of these things. And the thing that they really worship is the sun, the moon, and the stars, the celestials. They like to worship those things because they can preserve themselves from the knowledge and outside of the actual making of things.
Say that one more time.
Okay, like for instance,
Say the sun, the moon, and the stars. They don't want to worship the Most High.
Okay, so the nations. Go and give me that.
This is what he said. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10. Let's start from the top. Hear ye the word which the Lord hath spoken unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right? Because you know, you start getting that astrology stuff all over the world. Somebody Sagittarius, you know, yeah, that's what the Most High said. Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, because the heathen, they worship all the stars. That's why they call Ra and all that, like the sun god. That's why they worship the sun day. They worship the sun. Right, you're not supposed to.
You can further prove that. Bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 19. Unless thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
See that? So the Most High, He divided the worship of the sun and the moon and the stars into all the other nations. He said, no worship. He gave them the sun, the moon, and the stars to worship. That's who they worship. Right? He's telling the Israelites, don't follow them and go and worship the sun, moon, and stars. Like when you deal with the religion of Islam and their God Allah, right? When you go into the history of Allah,
That's right.
when you go into the history of Allah, He's actually the moon god. That's why their logo and their emblem is the crescent moon. Because that's what Allah goes back to, the moon god.
Moon evil.
Hey, the moon is given to us as a sign to be able to tell the signs, the times, the days, the years. That's what the moon is given to us. Don't bring that up.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Look it up.
And the Most High said, let there be lights in the firmament.
What are the lights in the firmament in the sky? So what are the lights in the sky, in the firmament? Stars and the sun.
Of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and for years.
So that's what the moon and the sun and the stars are for. For signs, to tell days, and to tell the season, you know what I'm saying, and to tell the years. So that's what the moon is for. Right? Not to be worshipped.
What y'all eat? If you carry down here, you got the chicken, you got the fish. What y'all eat?
I never clean one.
I'm clean. Oh, clean. Okay, I'm clean too. So we're broke.
So we gotta keep the dietary law.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a vegan. I became a vegan. I'm a vegan for 5 years.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine,
And
the swine,
swine is served.
though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean unto you.
So pigs, man, they're unclean to you. Right?
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean unto you. These shall ye eat that are of the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
So even when you're dealing with fish, right? The Most High, He gives characteristics that must be followed in each animal. And fish are no different. They gotta have fins and they gotta have scales. Right?
In the waters and in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, and of the living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
Two last questions. What they mean?
First Thessalonians 4:17. And you give me Revelation, I believe it's 11 and 9. Right? Because whenever Christ comes back, the so-called black man will look like me and you, Right? When he come back, he's coming back with like the legion of spaceships.
Right.
So-called UFOs or they call them unidentified aerial phenomena or unidentified flying objects here in Asia. Yes, sir. And notice, they've had to come out and tell you, man, look, they've had to create something called the Space Force because they understand that a so-called alien invasion is coming, which is really just Christ and the angels coming back to the same place.
That's right.
They literally have a military base station up in the firmament to try to fight off Christ and the angels. That's how much they're going to keep us enslaved.
Where is that?
Just look up Space Force. Space Force. They have military up in the sky, man, trying to shoot down angels.
There's angry beings in heaven.
Yes, sir. There's so-called UFO sightings all the time now, man. They had to release it. They had it classified, but now it's declassified because it's just so much they can't hide it anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's videos all the time surfacing with lights in the sky beaming, shooting across the sky, popping up, disappearing. They're an angel. So you got that.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4, verse 17. Then we, which are alive and remain, shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air.
In the what?
In the air. And so shall we ever be with him, the Lord.
So the Israelites, the elect, the ones that get saved, because you didn't get this part, man. Listen, 2/3 of our people that are in this land are going to die. 2/3. And that's 666. That's the number of the beast. That's the number of our people that's going to assimilate to the beast. Right? They say we can worship the beast, we take the part, or to worship the image.
How long you think you got for y'all doing that?
Hey man, people are getting sealed for wickedness right now to this day. Right? Anybody who doesn't want to repent and come back to God, man, hey, they're gonna get caught up in that fire.
That's twofold though also, man, by taking the philosophies of this world, man, the doctrines of men, man, being sealed in your mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a mark of peace as well.
Right.
Because you definitely don't want to take nothing in your hand or your forehead and nothing like that, because that's also a commandment that you're not supposed to make any blood in your flesh.
Tattoo.
Yeah, no tattoos, none of that. That's a commandment. Right? Now you can get earrings.
Last question, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all now. So was it like a war in ancient Israel where the whites came in and ran the original Israel? Because the people that's over there, they ain't really strong. It was like a war, they killed their country. They did over here, they did that over there too.
Yes, sir. Look at the siege of Jerusalem. Right?
Siege of Jerusalem.
Yeah, the Roman Jewish wars. Look it up.
It's still in my phone, so I get it, man.
And we gonna get into the Bible as well. Yes, sir.
This is the book Luke, chapter 21 and verse 21.
Yeah.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst. Verse 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
With what?
compassed with armies.
So Christ is prophesying about a impending invasion. He's telling the disciples, look, when y'all see this thing happen, flee. Go ahead.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed about with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
The desolation talking about the destruction of the temple. Go ahead.
Right? And it reads, let them which that are in Judea flee to the mountains.
So he's telling them, when you see Jerusalem compassed with all these armies, talking about the Romans, he said, then flee Judea. Right? Meaning leave. Go ahead.
Right? And it reads, flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst thereof depart out.
So he said, flee to the mountains. What's the mountains?
And let them that are in the countries enter in thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive unto all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles,
Okay, what?
of the Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
So, again, when the Jewish rulers, when the Romans came in and they destroyed our temple, like I said, it's a war to be those who give themselves to children and that they get pregnant, have little ones, because it's going to be cold in those times. We do how they actually came in. They circled the city, and they made it impossible for people to come in and come out and starve out the city.
I know that was wrong behind it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then what they did, they took our people in slavery, right? And they sent them into all nations again. And then
Was it the Romans, the first that enslaved the Jews, or was it the Egyptians?
and the Egyptians first enslaved the Israelites.
Oh, okay.
That happened way back with Moses. This is after Christ.
Moses before Christ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are you good? So again, we're just telling you that whenever this happens, man, they're going to take our people into slavery, and the actual land of Israel is going to be trodden down as the Gentiles, meaning it's going to be occupied by Gentile people until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Meaning until Christ comes back, the land of Israel is going to have heathens or Gentiles over there, non-Israelites. That's why you see those white Jewish men, the apostles, the synagogue of Satan. Like it says in Revelation 2, Revelation 3, over there right now. And not God's chosen people. But hey man, our time is coming. But again, all we got to do is come back to the Most High. He's going to liberate us. And He's going to take us back to our land.
Big power like Moses.
Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, sir.
All praise.
Y'all have a good one, all right? Hey, thank you for the knowledge.
What's up? What's up?
Y'all help me out today. Y'all help me, all right?
God, all praise.
Yes, sir.